Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. So today we're doing something a little different. I am here to give you my review of Mama Dearest by Elin Harris, but instead of seeing my face and watch my hands fly like you normally do, you're gonna watch me put it in my reading journal. I thought this would be interesting. I did get it out of frame just a little bit, and I'll fix it here in a minute. I honestly loved filming this for you guys. So in March, you're going to get a March plan with me. You're going to get some weekly plan with me since I figured out how to do the down facing angle to film. You're also getting a Finley Donovan review this March. So that's all the things to look out for. But to go on, we are doing the page for Mama Dearest by Elin Harris. So this is the third and I think the final installment in the Yancey Braxton series. I know that Elin Harris passed away kind of suddenly, so I don't think this is where he meant for it to end, because the way this book ends, it could definitely have had another one, but I don't think Mr. Harris ever got the opportunity to write it. I absolutely love this. I did feel like in this one, in particular, that our characters took a step back. So, as you know, if you've been here for a while, I did read Not a Day Goes By, and then Anyway the Wind Blows, and then now I've read this one. I read Anyway the Wind Blows, Not a Day Goes By, and then this one. And Anyway the Wind Blows, it felt like Nancy and Basil both grew up a lot in that book. They had gotten over their immaturity. They became friends, and they honestly grew a lot in that book. There was a beautiful character arc for Yancey and Basil, and by the end of it, I was rooting for both of them and loved them both deeply. It was amazing. But then in the next two books, for me, it felt like they went back to that old petty immaturity that they didn't have in Anyway the Wind Blows. My lovely better half, who gifted me this series for my birthday, did tell me Anyway the Wind Blows was her favorite, and it makes sense why it is her favorite. It's very much artistic. It is beautiful writing. Elin Harris has some of the most beautiful lyrical writing I've ever read. It gave me all the feels I wanted. Everything I've known from Mr. Harris after reading the Invisible Life trilogy, this had in it. I have one other book of his on my shelf unread, and that is, I can't remember the name of it now. Love of My Own. That's it. Love of My Own. So I do have that on my shelf, and I will be picking it up. It is a standalone according to the websites I've been reading, and my better half. So I know I can read that one without messing up any orders or anything. I think in all of his career, he wrote 17 books. My dream is to own them all and read them all, because I think they all will be like chef's kiss. And so, yeah, but as you can see, kind of, I'm inputting the title of the book there in red. It kind of is coming on screen, sort of. There it is. Here in a second, you're going to see Fred. It will focus on Fred for a little bit, but I figured you wouldn't mind. So, and then now I'm putting in all my reading journal entries. I will probably go over this a couple times just until I get used to the format of these videos. I put in whether the book was fiction or nonfiction, how I read it. So if I borrowed it, which I did this wrong. If I borrowed it or owned it, if I physically read it, and then I put the rating I gave it, the year it came out, and the number of pages, and then my own thoughts. Now, this one should have had owned/physical, because that's how I read it. I didn't read it on script, but as you see me fight with a cat, I clearly messed that up, so I'm gonna have to go fix that in my journal when I get home. But yeah, this is how I do that. Like I said, I love this series. I love the writing. This book, I think I didn't give it 5 stars. I gave it 4 because there was no character arc, there was no growth. Yancy was still the same as she was at the end. She didn't really learn her lesson or learn from her mistakes, and neither did her mother. Ava plays a big part of this one, and Ava has not learned. In 3 books, Ava has not learned anything. That woman keeps bumping her head on that brick wall. I don't think she's going to stop. I wish she would, because at this point I think she has a concussion. But there's all of that. That's everything I have to say about this book. I absolutely enjoyed it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. You'll have to let me know down in the comments. I will leave a playlist that I'm starting with this one. So this is the first video on it that will have all of these in it in case you're looking for a certain book, or you're just looking for more videos like this where you can listen to somebody else talk about a novel while you plan, or while you do your book journaling. There will be a video coming of why I keep a reading journal, and I hope y'all will enjoy that one as well. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye guys.